So hi, it's another welcome.
Well, hello, Izumi Nation.
Hi, it's another before and after anime.
And we're looking at one of my favorite OVAs of all time. Not my favorite OVA of all time, which is, for the record, Giant Robo, The Day the Earth Stood Still. Which, if you haven't watched that, you should go out and watch that. That's going to be on Blu-ray later this year.
Which we're going to be getting.
Yeah, because, again, it's amazing.
It makes me cry every time.
This is my other favorite, and it's a very different monster. And monster is definitely the operative word.
So I teased Nick about doing this because I actually made the banner image before we even sat down to do this.
This is one of my, like I said, this is one of my favorite animes I've ever seen. And it's not unproblematic, it's not perfect, but it is a gory horror anime for romantics. No, really, that's how I would describe it.
Yep. So it's about a dude whose name I don't know.
Yakumo,
who encounters a cute little demon girl named Pi. Pi is not a cute little demon girl. Pi is a really old, cute demon girl. And they have shenanigans.
Yeah, our Pi is an immortal, three-eyed demon, and she wants to become mortal more than anything in the whole wide world. And because Yakumo's dad is a paranormal researcher, she finds him, and shenanigans ensue. This is one of my, like I said, this is one of my favorites, and for whatever reason, Rena, you just couldn't get into it the last time we...
Yeah, and I also have this weird habit of every time I see anything 3x3 Eyes related, I pick it up and get it for you.
I appreciate that, because the manga has been out of print forever, so any bits of it that I can find, I treasure.
Little Tonkabon, little single Viz issues.
When that was still a thing. Oh, that was so strange.
I have acquired so much. You need to insert a photo of how much I have found for you.
I will, because I appreciate it. This is Yuzu Takeda. This is one of his most popular series. This series had a bit of a following. Rob Zombie actually was a fan of the manga, believe it or not.
That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. I mean...
The gory aspects, it doesn't surprise me, but again, I feel that this is a gory horror series for romantics. So I'm going to be curious.
So Rob Zombie.
Fair. What are your hopes and fears going into this?
I don't know if we're going to watch it dubbed or subbed. Which one do you like more?
I first saw it on Encore's Action Channel, English dubbed, but I know you said you had trouble getting into it last time.
I might do better this time because I've grown a bit.
I'm gonna give a bit of a warning. The dub that I have, which is on my DVD copy, is the second dub. I've never watched the streamlined dub, though I do own a VHS copy of it. The streamline, but the new dub, the Pioneer dub, the newer dub, stars the Christian Campbell, who you may remember as Jimmy from the musical Reefer Madness, and features a Keith David, a couple other actors from Gargoyles, and best and perhaps weirdest of all, the second OVA has a bit part by Ed Asner. Yeah, that Ed Asner.
I hope you leave that dead air. Who you may remember from. There's a certain kind of comedy, and it involves shooing the cat away from the pizza.
Ed Asner, who you may remember from such classics as Freakazoid.
As the cop.
Mm-hmm. Of course, the former president of the Screen Actors Guild, and what do I go to? This goofy cartoon from the 90s.
Alright, I think we better flip this switch so that we can eat our pizza and thwart the cats.
See you guys after the jump.
Bye.
Tell me everything about the Wu and Kian Wang.
No, it's Cayenne Wang's Woo.
Okay. Tell me everything about Kian Wang's Wu.
That's an actual sentence that happened in this OVA. The dub was actually okay.
I love this OVA, and I have a soft spot for this dub, partly because it was directed and produced by the guy who did Gargoyles and Young Justice, Greg Weisman, which is a really weird change of pace for him.
Now I feel bad that we didn't have him sign any of your 3x3 Eyes stuff.
I don't, because he signed my Robin poster. That's what matters. I've got a problem. Anyway, so like I said, this is one of my favorite OVAs. Rena, you finally sat down and watched the first 3x3 Eyes OVA. What do you think?
I think they need to do an actual restoration of this footage because I could not tell what was going on in the second episode.
That is fair. The footage is in rough shape, and we were watching the most recent DVD release, which admittedly is from 2006, but still.
It's okay, so it's like if you put animation paper on black, like animation cells on black, and then tried to backlight it. That's what that OVA felt like.
That's literally what they did for Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, but they didn't try shining light through the black paper.
Okay, good point. Okay, but aside from that, what do you think?
It was really good. Pi is really cute.
I forgot how much I love Pi. Actually, I forgot how much I love all of these characters.
Li Mei Ling is probably the best character, though. Li Ling?
Li Ling Ling.
Yeah. Li Ling Ling.
Yeah.
That's her name.
She's amazing. I love her. I love Mei Xin. I love that Yakumo, he is not the most skilled hero, but he's definitely the most tenacious one.
He's a putz with guts.
Perfect. I forgot how Kaoru Wada this soundtrack is. Oh my god.
Kaoru Wada.
Like, if you had any doubt that Kaoru Wada was doing the music, there's a bum, bum, bum waiting for you.
Also, like, if you've ever heard a Kaoru Wada soundtrack, you can, like, kind of whistle along with the music without ever hearing it before, which I started to do.
He's not a good composer. Anyway, no, there are parts of this music that I really do like. I'm as hard as I am on Kaoru Wada. I didn't realize this first OVA was directed by a veteran of Dragon Ball, the same guy that did DBZ Movie 1.
That's pretty epic.
Which I have a huge soft spot for. And this is, yeah.
I love how the in-betweeners, sorry, we have it, like, paused. Corporation, 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 and one guy.
Oh, what were some other things? But yeah, no, this dub is really impressive. Keith David is in it as either a transvestite or an actual trans woman. I'm not sure. They don't really go into that character too much. But side note,
Mama is Mama regardless.
I first saw the show when I was 14 years old, and this is the first thing that made me really respect and understand a trans character, or at least a non, someone who
presents as non-binary.
I was, and I mean the part is really small. Mama's only in 2 episodes, but
she's only in 2 scenes.
Yeah, 2 scenes. It's not even 2 episodes. It's 2 scenes, but the character's memorable, and it was the first time I ever took a character like that seriously, so I thank this series for that.
Mm-hmm.
No, This is not a good OVA for the squeamish.
No. It's also not that bad. If you are squeamish, avoid episode 2.
Yeah, episode 2 is really gross. Beyond that, it's not too bad.
Episode 2 has a parasite warning.
But this is like I said, it's a gross, grody monster story for romantics. Because it really is, like, sincere and very romantic, and I like that about it. But it's also super gross and horror-y. And I like that it does both.
That's good.
Anything else that you liked?
Character designs are spot on.
They're so good. They're so good. I love Pie to the Moon and Back. She's just the best.
Although, if you do run away in a dress, it better be an Audrey Hepburn dress. Like, just like...
Every time...
I love you, Pie!
Every time they gussy Pie up, she looks like Audrey Hepburn. Like, I swear. I don't know if they did that on purpose,
They
but
probably did that on purpose.
it worked. So do you want to watch... There's a second Through With Your Eyes OVA. Do you want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We might do a follow-up video for that.
It's weird because the second one is only 3 episodes, but the episodes are 45 minutes long, so it's still longer than the first series.
That happens sometimes. Have you seen Silent Mebius?
It has it has fewer episodes but a longer runtime. Go figure.
So the new writing beam.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing how that turns out.
All right.
I
have work tomorrow, so I gotta get to bed.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in again. If you get the chance, if you find this like in a used anime bin, check it out. And as always,
keep on spocking in the free world. Beep 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 beep. Bum 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 bum.